Sophia had always shared a special bond with her Uncle Alex when she was young, but as time passed, life pulled them apart. Their once close relationship faded into the background, reduced to brief interactions at family gatherings and distant memories. When her parents suggested she stay with him for a while, she felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. Reconnecting with him after so many years felt like stepping into uncharted territory where the comfort of childhood memories might clash with the person she had grown into. Alex, now in his early 40s, had always been a quiet, kind presence in her life, someone who carried himself with quiet wisdom and calm. The years had changed him, turning the young man she once knew into someone almost unrecognizable. Yet, despite the time apart, there was something about him that still made her feel at ease, as if no time had passed at all. When she arrived at his house, the familiar creak of the wooden floors and the scent of aged wood wrapped around her like a warm embrace. The walls were lined with old photographs, each one a silent testament to family history. Alex greeted her with a gentle hug and a soft smile. "It's been too long," he said, his voice warm and sincere. Dinner that night started with light conversation, weather, travel, small talk. But as the evening deepened, so did their words. They spoke about life, the years they'd lost, and the changes they'd both gone through. Sophia felt a pang of regret for the time they'd missed, but also gratitude for this chance to reconnect. The conversation shifted from childhood memories to more personal topics: her career, her dreams, the struggles of adulthood. Alex listened intently, his gaze steady, offering only the occasional nod or quiet response. His silence wasn't empty. It was full of understanding. For the first time in a long while, Sophia felt truly heard. Then, their hands brushed, a fleeting touch as they both reached for the salt at the same time. The contact sent an unexpected spark through her, making her heart skip. She pulled away quickly, pretending nothing had happened, but the warmth of his touch lingered. Alex seemed to feel it too. She caught the slight tension in his smile, though he didn't acknowledge it. Later, in the living room, the air between them grew heavier. The easy conversation slowed, replaced by a silence that spoke louder than words. There was something unspoken between them now, something neither dared to name. Sophia hadn't expected this quiet pull, this stirring in her chest whenever he was near. It was as if they'd crossed an invisible line without realizing it. And now they stood on the edge of something neither understood. "I'm glad you're here, Sophia," Alex said softly, breaking the silence. His words were simple, but they carried a weight that made her pulse quicken. "Me too," she whispered back. For a long moment, neither spoke. The tension between them was undeniable, not uncomfortable. It was the kind of tension that existed between two people realizing they were no longer just family. Something deeper was forming. Something neither of them knew how to name but both could feel. The next evening, the house was quiet. Sophia had spent the day wandering the garden, trying to sort through her tangled thoughts. She couldn't deny the shift between them, the way her heart raced when he was near, the way his gaze lingered just a second too long. After dinner, Alex suggested they talk. They moved to the kitchen, the soft glow of the lamp casting warm shadows. Sophia busied herself with the dishes, her mind elsewhere. Alex leaned against the counter, watching her. The silence between them was different now, charged, heavy with something unspoken. "Everything okay?" he asked, his voice low. "Yeah," she said, glancing up. "Just thinking. It's been a long time since we really talked." "Yeah," he agreed, stepping closer. "You've grown into someone amazing, Sophia." The compliment sent heat rushing to her cheeks. She turned back to the sink, suddenly unable to meet his eyes. The space between them felt smaller, the air thick with something she couldn't name. Then, his hand brushed hers again. This time, neither of them pulled away. "Sophia," he murmured, his voice rough with emotion. "I don't know what this is, but I don't want to ignore it." Her breath caught. "I don't either." For the first time, she let herself look at him really, look at him not as her uncle, but as the man he'd become, and in that moment, she knew, whatever this was, it couldn't be undone.